Yo, what is up everybody? I'm the Ordinary Samurai and welcome back to another video. Today I'll be going over the Russian battleship in Tier 3 RF Moscow. She is the third ever battleship added to Modern Warships, and she is also the first ever bundle ship added to Modern Warships. So, in the in-game context, she is pretty OG, as you would say. I have 6 things that you should consider when you're using this ship, and if you're considering buying this ship, these 6 things are also pretty helpful in the decision-making process. So the first thing on the list is dual anti-aircraft missiles. Moscow has a dual 1X. Moscow has 2 separate missile slots in the X1 arrangement, meaning she only launches 1 set. These are pretty useless in my opinion for like normal anti-ship missiles. You need at least 3 or 4 in a salvo. Now with dual launch missiles it's kind of helped, but it's still a pretty low amount for like an anti-ship missile role. So I highly recommend using something like an anti-aircraft missile or an anti-submarine missile. If you're not going to get much bang for your buck, then you may as well go for versatility. Now, Moscow has a lot of air defenses. I mean, she has 12 here when you count all these up. So 4, that's 8, 10, and 12, considering the autocannon. However, these are all 4 kilometers range, 3.9, 3.9, 3.8, and 4.07. That's all fine and good when enemy aircraft are circling above you at 3 and 4 kilometers. However, if enemy aircraft are hovering above you at 8 kilometers out or more, the air defenses are virtually useless. So dual anti-aircraft missiles really does help fix that. Aircraft is a problem for most battleships. Moscow is not exclusive to that. So having dual anti-aircraft, I feel, for just about any battleship is a must. The second point I want to go over is gun and missile air defenses. So, because it has so many, it could be tempting to throw lasers on there, and in my experience, they haven't been that good. Lasers have kind of performed subpar. In this setup, I like it because considering the autocannon I'm counting as an air defense, I get a missile, a gun, a missile, and a gun. That's a pretty good balance, and all of the air defenses are shooting missiles. With 12 air defenses, 6 of them being guns, and then all of them launching missiles, you get a pretty nice storm of missiles coming out of this thing. And anything short of like a heavy missile spam is not going to get through. The third point I want to cover is anti-submarine helis. So Moscow only has the 1 helicopter like most ships. However, she also doesn't struggle with submarines as much thanks to the grenade launcher. However, I think an anti-sub heli is still best for the ship, so I'm not using a true anti-sub heli. This is only the Defiant. Right now my other option is Chinook, so I'm going to keep it on Defiant. But a helicopter like Merlin would also be pretty good. The grenade launchers help in anti-submarine warfare, which I'll touch on later. But again, having the helicopter as an extra defense from submarines is a must, especially if you're in a battleship. You're going to get targeted. If you're in a battleship, you're going to get targeted by submarines a lot more often than if you were in any other normal surface ship. The fourth point I want to cover is guns and grenade launchers, specifically when to use them, which is first. All right. If you decide not to use anti-aircraft missiles for this thing, that's fine. Anti-ship missiles do work as well. However, do not be the guy who pulls out of cover and decides to shoot missiles at the enemy before you shoot guns. You need to fire your guns first. The reason for that is that the enemy, when they see you, they will most likely shoot back. And in the Moscow especially, you need to be the first guy firing because these guns have a really fast reload when compared to other battleships. Waiting for a missile lock is counterproductive. It does 2 things. First thing it does is it gives your enemy a chance to shoot you first. The second thing it does is that it delays your time in firing your guns and your reload time. So if you wait longer to fire, you're not going to your guns are still going to reload at the same rate, but you're not going to be firing them as often. In most fights, especially battleship versus battleship, you need to fire as often as you can. The missiles are a good bonus for when your guns and grenade launchers are reloading. The fifth point I want to cover is anti-submarine grenade launchers. So this Moscow, it has 6 of them, and they have a reload of 7.7 seconds. That is really fast. And they're really powerful. These grenade launchers are overpowered. This is, I would say single-handedly, this is one of the reasons why Moscow is still a pretty good ship. It's these 6 grenade launchers. So we have 2 on the back here, 2 kind of midship more to its stern, and 2 midship forward. They're in a pretty decent position, I would say, but being spread out across the whole ship does have its advantages, especially in close-range brawling where things like islands or other ships could get in the way. So when you're using these for anti-submarine warfare, you have 2 options. You can attack the submarine with them, or you can attack the torpedoes. I highly recommend attacking the torpedoes first, because the sub can keep shooting torpedoes at you as long as it wants. As long as it's not hurting you, it's not hurting you. I know that sounded dumb, but as long as it's not hurting you, it's not going to be winning the fight. The sub will have to come up for air eventually, while you can just keep shooting its torpedoes with these fast reloading grenade launchers. This is one of the reasons why I recommend the anti-submarine helicopter for anti-submarine warfare purposes. Let this thing attack the submarine with torpedoes or rockets if it has them, and let the grenade launchers use them to destroy the incoming torpedoes. The final point I want to cover, which is not really exclusive to Moscow, to all battleships. The first shot usually wins. Moscow is no exception. If an enemy gets the first shot on you, you're probably going to lose the fight. If you get the first shot on the enemy, you get to have the damage of these, and this hit the enemy before their shots hit you. Because they reload so fast, eventually you'll get to a point where you're firing 2 shots for their 1 shot, and that's how you win a war of attrition. You need to do more damage to the enemy than the enemy can do to you. That's basically it for an intro, and this intro has gone on pretty long. I'll have to find a way to shorten it, so I'm going to go ahead and take it into a battle, since that's probably what you guys are here for. Second battle, this time team deathmatch. We'll see just how much of a team player Moscow is. Now there's Carry on the team. I'm really hoping he's going to be very active with his planes so I can shoot him down. What do you got on? TMF, RIM, and RU5C. Can't tell from here. It looks like Monarch. What about you? I can't tell. There's too much going on there. Oh, planes. This is not an air defense ship, but she does pretty good in that role, I think at least. And the planes aren't flaring. Another bonus for any ship if you decide to equip anti-aircraft missiles. I'll be forewarned, this only works for ships that have like reliable alternatives to missile warfare. So if you don't have any alternatives to missiles, I wouldn't go for it. Take flare again. Oh yeah, he's gone. See him through there. Can I get him? No, the hitbox is gone. Have some. Oh crap! I'm blind. Wow, that was a really big skill issue on my part. Holy crap. It's right there. Oh, I think my defense just completely sniped his X-51. That was like 3 of them. I think that's a Zumwalt. Yeah. Sweet. So my air defense still worked. However, I'm doing hardly nothing for this team, so I need to get into this fight. I mean, I don't think we're going to lose, but I can do more than this. Maybe if I go full speed first. I really want to go this way, but I don't think it's going to be worth my time. There's somewhat again. That's gonna be a miss. Wild shot, it did something, I think. Alright, with them packing up tightly over here, that's going to make it a lot harder for my team to attack. So I can go ahead and try and intercept this Zumwalt before he gets over there. Okay, yeah, that got him. feeling pretty confident. The cruisers are kind of divided. It looks like one's behind an island. One's where I can get to them. I think they're combining, though. I don't think that Destroyer's going to do the best if he goes in by himself, so I'll help him out. Oh no, they're splitting up. There. Huge burst from the Moscow, 158. I can charge this guy. Oh no, he's going this way. He's looking to retreat. We're going to block that. We're not going to let him go. Helicopter up. Missiles. Perfect. Kimov. And he's gone. Victory in 3 minutes, mostly because of the team, but I helped. So Moscow can in fact be a support ship. Good game, good game. 20 clan points, 2 gold, 2 kills. Wow, 2 kills. I'm pretty sure I stole both of them. Anyway, next match. Tandem Wars. 2v2v2v2. I think I said that right. Let's see. 2v2v2v2. Oh, they got some battleship power. They got right. A carrier and a battleship on one team. That's a very overpowered. I should have launched both. That is a very overpowered Tandem Wars team. It's almost as strong as 2 years. And we've been spotted. I need a scout. So I can shoot at whatever's going to be shooting at me in a few seconds. Let's see, can I nail the helicopter? He's dead. Oops, I'm getting hit by something. Got it. And he got me. I think something's coming out from over there. I want to be unspotted. You a bot? You're doing the bot wiggle. Port Royal is a very fast ship. Okay, you're not a bot, you're hanging out with me. See if I can nail him again. Full speed. I think it's hard to hit with grenade launchers, especially this range. Ooh, I got him pretty good. But we're way behind in points. Tandem Wars is usually one. I mean, you can tell pretty early who's going to win. I mean, they'll just be like 1 or 2 teams completely stacking points, and then 1 or 2 teams doing absolutely next to nothing. I don't want to be that team. I want to win. That's the goal, is to win after all, is it not? Montana just got killed. No, that's in Missouri. Yeah. Cruiser to my right. Can I start? Gotta talk Canadian. And there's Missouri. He's come back from the dead. Let's see what he's shooting. So he's got the first shot on me. Luckily, I have a faster reload, and I can mostly see him. I know where it's coming from. I know what to shoot at. Yeah, I think I'm going to lose this match. This Kurt's going to be blocking my shot. Please don't do that. Let me cut you up here. I need him to get in the fight. Goodness. Let's be broadside stern to a battleship. So much is going this way. Ouch! Holy crap. Sorry's going to hit me. What the heck is hitting me? That's Risley, you. I knew it. Put some missiles on. Wow, that is just a stellar teammate I have. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lose this one. Team Charlie's just owning the field. Oh, he's right here. I can get him. I think. Maybe get around this island. See if I can snag him. Because last place is embarrassing. Revenge kill there. I know I say Moscow was slightly better than the Richelieu and grenade launchers, but that Richelieu was packing. Holy crap, I think that was both RBU 2500. Oh, these planes are getting on my last nerve. Holy crap. Yeah, flare that. I need you to flare that for me. I don't need to be shooting down planes. I need to be killing ships. Where's that coming from? Freaking bomber. Yeah, I lost. Wow. That was fast. Like I said, in Tandem Wars, you can usually tell who's going to win pretty early in. Well, that was terrible on my part. I did... Yeah. 4th place, 3rd place, 3rd place. Wow. There was someone who did worse than me. That Richelieu did worse than me. That Richelieu was bombing. Actually, that might have been the Richelieu. I can't remember which Richelieu killed me. Don't think it matters. Next match. So I did say I wanted a challenge, and the game gave me Storm. I will accept it. But they have a carrier, but I have anti-aircraft missiles, so that's kind of balanced. They have a Montana. That very much is far more powerful than I am. Shoot these guys down first. How pick on you? Okay, I need to watch myself. And that missed. Down that helicopter. He's gone. Probably don't want to rush out there. They've probably got a lot of firepower up there by now. But the battleship just fired. I saw that, so I can hurt him some. Let's see if I can win a gun duel against the Montana. Now, I've got team help, but I wonder just how effective these secondaries are. Ooh, that was a big hit. Grenades, grenades, grenades. He's gone. And I'm pretty sure that's my team's help, but he had team help too, so I feel like it's balanced. So yeah, first shot usually wins. I think that supports my theory pretty good. Team was obviously a big help in that. I think we're in a position to keep on going. Let's see, they don't have much firepower over here. They got a lot of missiles, but he's pushing out. Make him regret that. And he's doing it alone, which is perfect because if I can get rid of him... Oh, enemy teams are pushing out. Repair, missiles, guns, grenades. Guns, grenades, then missiles. Oh, he's dead. Fast firing yells. Let's see. Can you save me? Come on, come on. Mostly. Job well done. Ooh, submarine. Can I hit him? Let's see if I can get him. Oh, that was a huge mess. I got a bunch of his torpedoes, though. Oh, he's gone. Carrier, it's usually over here, I think. I'm not sure quite where he's at. Oh, there's something. See if I can zero him in. Somewhere over there, I know that. These secondaries are really good for sighting in targets, especially if you can't see them. Okay, I think he's probably moved by now. Okay, I know I'm probably on the right bearing, but I'm pretty sure my elevation is going to be messed up. Okay, I see something over there. I saw that. I think that's what I need to be shooting at. Look, I keep seeing stuff. What is that? Little dots on my screen. Is that his camouflage? What is that? Oh, that's him. A Nimitz? Are you serious? Robot a Nimitz? What the hell? He just disappeared. What? That's bullcrap. Is he hacking? There's something sus about this thing. I think I just found a hacker. He just disappeared. Okay, there he is. Yeah. Maybe he's not hacking. How does he go invisible? That's bullcrap. If he wasn't hacking, this game is so broken. What should I do? Should I report him? He was in a squad. I don't trust it. Maybe I should... I won't report him. Only 52,000 damage. He's not a good hacker. Let's see. Actually, let's look at his stats first. What do you got, bud? 55 KD. Yeah, you're not a hacker. I'm sorry for putting you on blast like that. That was Back to the battle. 17 activity points, 1 gold, 158 in cash, 1 kill, 2 assists, 978 in damage. You did a pretty good job. Moscow can in fact take on Montana if both ships have reliable team help. Obviously, my team was more help. Good games, good games, good games. With all that yapping, and if you're still wondering where this ship stands in other battleships, I came up with a little system to help figure that out. This is the Samurai Hard Scale. Stands for health, attack, relevance, and defense. So, first rating, H for health, 7 out of 10. The ship has 546,000 hit points, which is higher than ships like the Bismarck or the Richelieu or the Massachusetts. However, it's lower than ships like the Missouri, the Montana, and the Yamato. For attack ability, I gave it another 7 out of 10. It's pretty overpowered with 2 missiles. However, it falls slightly behind in missile armaments than the Missouri. However, the arrangement is better than the better than the Massachusetts because it has 2 separate slots. Also better than the Montana, again, because of the 2 separate slots. Comparable to something like the Bismarck. In relevance, the ship is pretty old in-game wise, and you really don't see it in online very often, and you didn't really see it in online very often when it was new. Because of that, and it's constantly being outclassed by newer ships, outcast is the wrong word. It's slowly becoming more and more irrelevant as more and more ships are added to the game with the same or similar abilities like the Montana, with a similar amount of AA, or the Richelieu with a similar amount of overall gun ability and grenade launcher ability. So that gets a 4 out of 10. The defense ability, however, gets an 8 out of 10. It is far superior to something like the Montana, mostly because of the changeable air defenses. The setup, I think, is better. A 4X, and a 2X versus 3 2Xs. Obviously, it's way better than the 4X on the Missouri. And the Richelieu has about the same amount when you count the autocannons. However, the changeability is not there. All in all, on the hard scale, the Moscow gets a 27, which is not bad. Excuse me, a 26. It gets a